The oppressed are allowed once every few years to decide which particular representatives of the oppressing class are to represent and repress them. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. I am nothing, but I must be everything. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Workingmen of all countries unite. Go on, get out. Last words are for fools who haven't said enough. To be radical is to grasp things by the root. It is not the consciousness of men that determines their being, but on the contrary, their social being that determines their consciousness. Religion is the impotence of the human mind to deal with occurrences it cannot understand. Communism is the riddle of history solved, and it knows itself to be this solution. In proportion, therefore, as the repulsiveness of the work increases, the wage decreases. There is no royal road to science, and only those who do not dread the fatiguing climb of its steep paths have a chance of gaining its luminous summits. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Capitalism. Teach a man to fish, but the fish he catches aren't his. They belong to the person paying him to fish, and if he's lucky, he might get paid enough to buy a few fish for himself. Labor in the white skin can never free itself, as long as labor in the black skin is branded. The increase in value of the world of things is directly proportional to the decrease in value of the human world. The education of all children, from the moment that they can get along without a mother's care, shall be in state institutions. If you love without evoking love in return, if through the vital expression of yourself as a loving person you fail to become a loved person, then your love is impotent, it is a misfortune. Moments are the elements of profit. A commodity appears at first sight an extremely obvious, trivial thing. But its analysis brings out that it is a very strange thing, abounding in metaphysical subtleties and theological niceties. You must be aware that the reward for labor and quantity of labor are quite disparate things. Necessity is blind until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class. The tradition of past generations weighs like the Alps on the brains of the living. To be radical is to go to the root of the matter. For man, however, the root is man himself. Men make their own history, but they do not make it as they please. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. Merely quantitative differences, beyond a certain point, pass into qualitative changes.